Thank you. At 2 p.m. Today, severe tropical cyclone Pam was located 900 kilometers to the west-southwest of Nandi. It's moving at 22 kilometers an hour. It's about 12 knots, and it continues on a southwards track, but gradually it's going to turn southeast. It's still a Category 5 tropical cyclone, as you can see on the screen at the back. And it's already hit Vanuatu last night. And even now, there's a total blackout from Vanuatu. We don't know what's happening. The last report we received was about 8 p.m. Yesterday at night, when the wind was about 40 knots sustained. And that could mean gusty wind maybe gusting to 60, 70, 80 knots. It's going to continue to track south and gradually turn southeast, and should be lying about 1,300 kilometers to the southwest of Nandi about 2 p.m. Tomorrow afternoon. And should be by 3 p.m., 3 a.m. This morning, tomorrow morning, we expect the tropical cyclone to be out of our area, Nandi area of responsibility, the RSMC area, which is 25 south, still maintaining Category 5 as it goes out of our area, talking about 3 a.m. Tomorrow morning. And it's going to maintain that Cat 5, but gradually it's going to be downgraded to Category 4 as it goes to the open waters. It's going to go towards New Zealand, to the northeast of New Zealand, starting to be downgraded up to Cat 3. And we should be handing over to New Zealand, as I've said early tomorrow morning. Right at the moment, for Fiji's weather, we are still maintaining the heavy rain warning for the whole of Fiji. If you can see on the radar pictures, you can still see a lot of precipitation that has been falling for the last few days until even now. The atmosphere is still saturated, non-stable, so there's a lot of moisture and rain is coming down. And a lot of rain has fallen around the country, talking about 20, 30 millimeters in 24 hours. Even Lakemba, last 24 hours up to this afternoon was recording more than 100 millimeters of rainfall, which shows the distribution of rain that has fallen around the country, talking about the active rain band that is associated with the tropical cyclone, although so far away, but it's a very broad system that has extended right over to Fiji, which we've been talking about for the last few days. And once it improves, the weather improves, then we are looking at maybe the next 24 hours to remove the strong wind, the heavy rain warning that is still in force for the whole of Fiji group. So by that, people should be just taking heed of a flash flood. All the major river are not really receiving a lot of rainfall. It's still all below the alert level because it's just like passing showers. It's not continuous for 4 or 5, 6 hours to warrant the river level to go up, talking about major river flooding. And the other thing we are still maintaining is the strong wind warning for the whole of Fiji group. The atmosphere is still very unstable and it's a lot of gustiness, squally conditions. And we are talking about sustained wind of 20, 25 knots and gusting up to about 30, 35 to 40 knots. It's going to take some time looking again at the next 24 hours for the wind to start to decrease. So that is the whole scenario right now. As I've said, the weather is going to slowly start to improve. We're looking maybe from Monday and Tuesday, whereby the whole weather will start to normalize when the southwesterly wind will start to come over the Fiji group. It's going to be talking about subsidence whereby weather always start to be improved of the southerly wind that is coming over. So that is basically the update right now from the Nandi Weather Ops in terms of Tropical Cyclone Pam, one of the strongest cyclone to be happening around the Pacific area. I think the second strongest one, apart from Zoe that came around in 2003. And the pressure is was really gone down, 896 hectopascal, and with an average wind of 250 kilometers an hour. That was near the center of the tropical cyclone, and we were talking about 250 is about 185 knots, with a gust up to 385 kilometers an hour, which we are talking about 180 knots altogether. So that is the information for the general public and the people of Fiji. Slowly the weather is slowly improving, and the next 24 hours we are looking at the whole warning to be removed and go back to normalcy from Monday to Tuesday.